Have you ever wondered how a true hunter faces off against aggressive wild boars? Join Lionfarm on a heart-pounding adventure where Logan, a skilled hunter, takes on these notorious destroyers. What secrets await? Let's find out. Logan watches a herd of wild boars roaming the streets, rummaging through trash bins in search of food. They cause disturbances and pose real danger to the local community. This invasion is becoming increasingly serious, damaging human habitats and demanding effective and safe control solutions. Logan observes their aggression in interactions with each other, their environment, and even household pets. They not only ruin crops, but also pose a potential threat. Controlling the wild boar population has become urgent in order to protect property and ecosystem. At night, using infrared cameras, Logan monitors the boars gathering in large groups, drawn to pre-prepared food sources. This pack behavior is a vulnerability that can be exploited. He realizes a method is needed to trap the entire herd for the most effective management. Logan studies the design of a circular hanging net trap. It must be wide enough to contain the whole herd, tall and strong with reinforced steel stakes. A remote Tigma system is key, allowing for the trap to be sprung at the perfect moment. Logan and his team carefully install support poles and raise the main net high above the designated area. The setup must be precise, ensuring the net drops quickly and evenly when triggered, leaving no chance for any boars to escape. Logan begins scattering bait, usually corn or specialized feed, at the center of the trap zone. The bait needs to be evenly distributed and enticing enough to lure the entire herd deep inside, creating the ideal conditions to trap them all at once. Through remote surveillance screens, Logan sees the first boars cautiously entering the trap zone. They remain alert, but the strong aroma of food is too tempting. Gradually, their confidence builds, and more boars pour in to compete for the bait. This is the moment. Logan presses the trigger button. The heavy net drops instantly from above, enclosing the entire herd engrossed in feeding. Panic squeals echo as the net hits the ground. The boars scramble to escape, but it's hopeless. Inside the massive mesh cage, the herd runs frantically in terror, repeatedly slamming into the net walls in an attempt to break free. Logan observes the chaos but also sees the undeniable effectiveness of the trap. Capturing the whole herd drastically minimizes the impact. Logan reviews footage of other successful captures, ranging from small groups to dozens of boars. This suspended net trap system consistently proves its superiority, enabling efficient control of destructive wild boars and protecting crops and the ecosystem. From a drone's aerial view, the circular trap filled with wild boars looks like a living creature in the middle of the field. Logan evaluates the scale of the issue. The wild boar invasion demands large-scale solutions, and this trap has met the challenge well. Logan walks across the field devastated by the wild boars. Soil upturned, crops destroyed. The economic loss to farmers is severe. He understands that controlling them isn't just about hunting. It's about protecting livelihoods and maintaining ecological balance. Logan and his team carefully approach the closed trap, preparing for the next phase. Handling the captured herd must be done safely, humanely, and in compliance with wildlife management regulations, requiring professionalism and responsibility. Logan rechecks the anchoring points, cables, and mesh connections after the trap is sprung. The collective force of a confined herd is immense, so every detail of the system must be extremely durable. Technology and technique are the keys to effective action. Logan reflects on humanity's intervention in the natural world. Sometimes control measures like this are necessary to fix imbalances caused by humans or other factors. But they always require deep understanding and a strong sense of responsibility. Let's move on to the next animal. Welcome to Lion Farm, where thrilling stories from the wild farm are revealed. Have you ever heard of wild boars weighing over 500 pounds, ferocious and powerful? Where do they come from, and how do hunters face these beasts? The answer will surprise you. In the United States, wild boars have become a serious issue, with around 6 million spread across 35 states. Each year, they cause an estimated $2.5 billion in damages to agriculture, forestry, and livestock. Wild boars often invade farmlands in search of food, wreaking havoc on crops. They can dig up soil like a plow, destroy plants, and reduce agricultural yields. In addition, wild boars prey on native animals, threatening biodiversity and disrupting ecosystems. To control their population, many states in the United States have legalized and even encouraged the hunting of wild boars. At the Spartan Hunting Preserve in southern Michigan, hunters regularly organize hunts for these massive boars. Most of the wild boars here are hybrids, descended from domestic pigs, so they resemble farm pigs in appearance. Skilled hunters can take down a boar weighing up to 500 pounds with a single well-placed shot. In Texas, the annual W. Coochie Hog Contest attracts many professional hunters. In the 2022 competition, the winner brought down a boar weighing around 460 pounds and took home a prize of $77,000. These large boars often require forklifts for transportation, showing just how massive and strong they are. Besides guns, some hunters use bows and arrows to hunt wild boars, demonstrating incredible skill and patience. Trapping is also widely used, with sturdy iron or steel cage traps baited with grains to lure the boars. Once caught, the boars are collected the following morning. Hunting wild boars at night is a major challenge. Hunters must use thermal or infrared scopes to detect and take down targets in low light conditions. Since boars are more active at night, this method has proven to be more effective. Before participating in wild boar hunting in the United States, you must have a valid hunting license and comply with each state's regulations. It's also important to check your gear, ensure your weapons are in good working condition, and wear protective equipment like goggles and safety clothing to protect yourself and those around you. Due to the uncontrolled growth of wild boars, many chefs, farmers, and suppliers in the United States have begun turning them into a sustainable source of protein. At Daidu Restaurant in Austin, Texas, wild boar meat has been added to the menu, turning the problem into a business opportunity while reducing the species' negative impact. Beyond the economic and environmental damage, wild boars also spread many dangerous diseases to both humans and livestock. They can carry leptospirosis, toxoplasmosis, brucellosis, swine flu, salmonella, hepatitis, and E. coli. Notably, African swine fever poses a major threat to the swine industry in the United States. Wild boars in the United States are a complex issue affecting various aspects of life and the environment. Controlling and managing this species requires close cooperation between the government, farmers, and communities, along with the use of creative and effective methods to minimize harm and maximize potential benefits. Now, let's move on to the most anticipated part of the video, the Q&A session with our viewers. A viewer asked, "What is the most effective method for the Australian government to control wild dogs?" Lionfarm is happy to answer your question. In Australia, wild dingoes and feral dog hybrids pose a serious threat to livestock, especially sheep and young calves. The Australian government has implemented several effective control measures, with 3 main methods receiving high praise: the dingo fence, trapping, and biological poison baiting. The dingo fence is one of the longest fences in the world, built to prevent wild dogs from entering key livestock regions in southern and eastern Australia. This method has significantly reduced attacks on livestock. In addition, the government uses specialized steel traps and automatic surveillance cameras to monitor and capture wild dogs in managed areas. Another important method involves using bait containing a targeted biological toxin that kills wild dogs with minimal impact on native wildlife. This poison is placed in meat baits and distributed in high-risk areas according to a strict plan and under ecological supervision to ensure safety. These programs are supported by public awareness campaigns that emphasize the need to control wild dog populations in order to protect agriculture and native ecosystems. This is a prime example of how humans can protect the economy while maintaining ecological balance when wildlife and farming come into conflict. We hope today's video has helped you better understand the strategies used by the United States to tackle the wild boar invasion. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends to support the Lion Farm channel. See you next time. Welcome to the creative and captivating introduction of our Lion Farm channel team. To start, we would like to introduce a passionate screenwriting talent, a young woman who never stops exploring and innovating in the field of agriculture. She is not only an exceptional scriptwriter with the ability to craft profound stories, but also a dedicated researcher of cutting-edge and sustainable technologies from around the world. For her, scriptwriting is not just a job, but a journey of passion, breathing life into every video we create. Next, we want to introduce the heart and soul of our channel, the channel owner and video editing expert. He is fully dedicated, overcoming every challenge to produce the highest quality videos for our audience. With a burning passion, he constantly drives the team to deliver unique and inspiring experiences to viewers. We hope that in the journey ahead, you will continue to love and support the Lion Farm channel. Sincerely, thank you.